Instagram's new app, Threads, may deliver the knockout blow to be the final end of Twitter, and the secret is a lot darker than you think. Let's dive into it. The true charm of Threads lies in its unique social media model. It's like a massive group chat in a busy Times Square where anyone can give their thoughts, feelings, or pretty much anything they want to say. Gone are the days of meticulously curated feeds and the constant barrage of ads and brand promotions. Here on Threads, the content is raw and refreshingly ad-free, at least for now. It's a significant departure from other social media platforms, and it's a shakeup that might completely change the way that we view social media. Think of it as almost a Wild West. No more ads popping up every few seconds, no more brands hurling themselves at you, and no more bots following you around in comment sections. It's a really refreshing focus on user interactions, and it's a well-needed change in the social media landscape. Threads is thrilling, compelling, and just a tad bit ominous. But let's dive into my experience so far. I feel like I'm not well equipped to talk about this topic in this kind of attire, so let's do a quick flip. Perfect. Now, let's dive right into it. Now, my experience on Threads has been pretty good overall, but there's definitely something that's ominous and has to be addressed as the elephant in the room. There's a ton of social media platforms popping up all over now. We have Rumble, we have Kick, we have Twitch, we have Instagram, we have Snapchat, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have Threads, all these new social media platforms, and there's so many now that I feel like I almost can't keep up. I even see myself scrolling through LinkedIn on a day-to-day basis. And as of right now, it does feel super cool that there's an opportunity to be able to grow on another new social media platform. At the same time, it does feel like it's almost forced on Instagram users. The constant scrolling and the unique feel it has to Twitter has me thinking a little bit around the idea that maybe they are just creating a clone. It's got so bad that Elon Musk even tweeted out that Mark Zuckerberg had copied him, and he even called him a cheater, and he was pursuing legal action, which has led to this crazy idea that they were going to do a cage match between the two of them. And after Mark Zuckerberg was seen training with some of the best fighters in the world, it might actually end up happening, which would be pretty cool. Now, I bet what you're wondering is Threads set to go mainstream? Here's some food for thought. My 200 follower Threads account has gotten more engagement in the last week than my 434,000 follower account on TikTok. This level of engagement is unheard of for a 200 follower account on any platform. But the anticipation and excitement for Threads is soaring to dizzying heights. It's absolutely electric. Let's break down a little bit why somebody would choose Threads over Twitter. First of all, it was really refreshing to come onto the platform and not see ads thrown in my face every 10 seconds. Because now we know that search engine optimization is so good that if I look up pickleball shoes on the internet, they're going to be everything that I see on Twitter for the next 2 weeks. And it was nice going on Threads and not seeing anything except exactly what I wanted to see. It's a unique opportunity to not just grow your Threads account, but grow your Instagram as well, because you can have traffic converted between the two, and you also have a unique identifier for each individual Threads account. So the opportunity to create and organically grow an account on a platform that has no advertisements and no way to grow except for being creative and being unique on the platform is an amazing opportunity. So why is Threads causing such a stir? Well, it's simply the right solution at the right time. There's a palpable frustration with Twitter these days. Excessive ads, bot accounts running amok, and now Twitter even charges for verification. Now, I know that Meta makes people pay for verification as well, but what's cool about Threads is the organic reach is completely different. You can have one thread reach 150,000 people, and it's not pushed or held back because of your verification status like it is on Twitter. And Twitter's starting to feel almost like an alien landscape than a place where people went to go collaborate and once felt like home. Threads is like the knight in shining armor that swoops in with zero ads and zero bots and comes to save the social media day, making it what it once was. What the community that Vine built once was. LeBron James. Now here's my Threads growth strategy that'll help to grow your account. And Ali Abdaal is a massive YouTuber, and he focuses all of his YouTube videos on productivity. And Graham Stephan gave a shout out to him on Twitter saying that how thought out and how collected his thoughts were on creating different threads on Twitter's platform. And then Ali Abdaal came out and said that AI wrote every single aspect of all of these threads that he's been making. So I've been trying to growth hack it in the sense of what exactly do I want to base my niche around? Like, for example, I want to do pickleball. So I'll go through and you can go on to ChatGPT-4 and say, hey, I want to grow my account organically on Threads. Write me different threaded systems for a pickleball. You just have to pick a niche and then you can run with the AI. Think of NBA basketball. You can have ChatGPT-4 write a 10 threaded system about LeBron James and how he might go from the Lakers to back to the Cavaliers and have 10 different threads ready to go in 30 seconds. Not even. And you can do that for hundreds of players across the league, different controversies going on across the league, like everything going on with Zion Williamson. Will Lonzo ever get back and play again? The possibilities are essentially endless to grow your account organically. Take a look at Alex Hormozi's account. He's publishing like 250 different pieces of content per week, and you already know that he's using AI to do that. So my personal growth strategy to get to the first 100,000 followers on Threads is going to be utilizing AI as a tool, specifically ChatGPT 4. And people like videos too. Videos get a lot more engagement because it gives a person a reason to click because they resonate with what they see on the screen. So you can use something called Vizsla, which is a plugin on ChatGPT, and you can have it compile videos together about the topic you're talking about too. So you can have a 10-threaded system and have a video to go along with it, and explains exactly what you're talking with in the thread as well, and it makes everything for you. So we have ChatGPT 4, we have the Vizsla plugin, and then I also get inspiration from different YouTube videos based off of another plugin called videoinsights.io. It's an amazing tool where you can put in a YouTube URL and then it tells you everything about the video that you would want to know. So then you can create threads off of that, critiquing different ideologies from different YouTubers like Alex Hormozi, Ali Abdaal, even Mr. Beast. Now, as we dive deeper, there's more to Threads strategy than just being the anti-Twitter. One ingenious move is a seamless integration with Instagram. Your Instagram verification carries over to your Threads account along with your followers. Imagine waking up to find a surge of followers on your Threads account simply because your Instagram followers signed up for Threads. I also do feel that it's almost a Twitter copy, and I don't like going back and forth from Threads to Twitter, and I've been on Twitter way longer, and it's, as of right now, my preferred platform. And as we know, this is Meta we're dealing with, and there's not any ads right now because Instagram brings in a ton of money from ad revenue, but they're going to implement it eventually. And Mark Zuckerberg is known for copying the systems of ad revenue and different applications as a whole. I mean, just take Threads for an example. So we're definitely going to see some sort of advertisements in the future. But as of right now, the app looks great. It's minimalistic, but I also don't like that we can't message other creators. I think that would be a really cool and unique touch that would help drive it over Twitter as well. Even though Twitter has it, it would be a unique value proposition because there's no advertisements on Threads platform. It also lacks trending topics. I like how Twitter's almost like a news source where you can be talking about different information that's going on around the world. Again, the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed is data privacy. Mark Zuckerberg and Meta are known for harvesting individuals' data and selling it off, which is why they can target you so well for looking at pickleball shoes. The European Union has strict data privacy policies, and Threads, as of right now, I heard does not comply with these. And then the emotional toll, as I had said, is leaving a platform that we spent over a decade of our lives building our portfolio digitally on. If Threads manages to overtake Twitter, Meta will emerge as a supreme ruler of the social media world. 3 of the primary social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, and one of the major messaging platforms, WhatsApp, are all owned by Meta. This establishes an unparalleled digital monopoly and is an alarming concentration of power for the company that's shown willingness to go great lengths for monetization. So could we see this being a repeat in history of Meta's platform? Looking at Instagram and Facebook, we can't help but notice a pattern. They've been morphed over time, focusing more and more on generating profits than fostering authentic social connections, as Mark Zuckerberg says he's always trying to do. Now, as Meta launches Threads, we can't help to think, is history going to repeat itself here? And before we wrap up, there's one final elephant in the room. Mark Zuckerberg is no stranger to controversy, and we know that he's been very known to take ideas and entire apps from other platforms, like his uncanny ability to replicate popular app features. Consider Facebook, which came after MySpace, the introduction of Instagram stories mirroring Snapchat's core features, and even WhatsApp's status feature echoing Snapchat's temporary stories. And now the last to join the list, Threads, which unironically bears quite resemblance to Twitter. At one point, does this turn into copycat behavior instead of unique technological innovation in the space? And this question becomes more and more relevant as Elon Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion and just filed a massive lawsuit against Mark Zuckerberg. The lawsuit alleges that Threads has breached IP and trade secrets of Twitter, pointing towards a striking similarities between the two platforms. This court battle is definitely something to keep an eye on, and I'll make videos of it going forward down the road. So could Threads potentially dethrone Twitter for real? It's a real possibility because Meta has billions of people using their platforms every day. But remember, social media platforms are what we are and what we make of it. So if someone keeps trying to push an agenda that's not set to the standards of what the individuals, the users we want, it's not going to survive over time. For now, let's wait, watch, and see how it all unfolds. This is an exciting chapter in the next saga of social media, and I'll see you all on Threads.